Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, shop my stash, try on new makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So of course, as you could tell from the title of the video, it's another Quickey Eye Look video for my, I guess let's say, palette series. It started with Pat McGrath. I really wanted to use all of my eyeshadow palettes from Pat McGrath, create an updated eye look with those palettes, because I feel like a lot of the Pat McGrath eye looks that you look for now these days are older, like when the palettes were actually launched. So I came up with this idea, you all loved it, and so we're continuing it, but with a different brand. We are now currently using my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. For today is going to be the Biba palette. This is the only second large palette that I own, so after I'm done with this one, it will be the meaty palettes. But I'm super excited to create an eye look with this palette because I do really enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I wore it for my wedding, so it obviously is a pretty good palette. This intro is already super long, so let's go ahead and get started with this eye look. All right, as you could see, face is already halfway done. I used the Fenty Beauty foundation, the new one, the Refined Concealer, cream products. I went in to the Makeup by Mario bronzers, the Skin Enhancer, the one that's in the Cream Balm formulation, and his newest one, the liquid version. KVD Blush Duo. I always link the exact shades of what I'm using. For powders, I went into the Makeup Forever Press powder and the Dior powder foundation to set the perimeters of my face. MAC Paint Pot as my primer. And I think that's it for now. Okay, so in case you forgot what this beautiful eyeshadow palette looks like, there it is. So this shade and this shade are the two that are kind of not shattered, but they came semi-broken. They are that cream to powder formulation that she has, so I was able to press it back down, but anytime it like moves a lot, they do get loose again. This is supposed to be a neutral palette for me, but for me, I feel like it's more of a warm tone palette. At least on my skin, when I use it, it just pulls warm tone, you know? But it's a beautiful palette none the least. Like I mentioned, I used it for my wedding and I'm actually going to use it for my niece's wedding. We did a trial makeup run like 2 weeks ago, right before I left for Houston, and I used this palette and she absolutely loved the eye look and she said exactly what I did is what she wants for the big day. So let's get started. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Let's start with the shade Freckle right here. Okay, this is a Singe Evo 3. I'm gonna use this as my transition shade. Okay, I am going to jump into tone. And like I mentioned, it's that cream to powder formula. This is the Refer 01 Mini. I'm gonna use this in the front on the crease, just like that. Okay, I'm going to jump into Rayon. I think that is also cream to powder. This is the Sonia G Crease Pro. And it's going to go in the outer corner. Okay, do you see this beautiful warmth going on? So pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to jump into Seed. This is a Refer 14 Mini. It's gonna go right in the outer corner, really deepen up things. Okay, next glitter glue is on. So we only have 3 options. So this shimmer, and this shimmer. Yeah, those are the 3. Yeah, everything else is a matte formula. These shimmers are very like traditional kind of shimmers. Don't expect like the Zaza Zoom, Bam, Glitter, Sparkle, Wet, any of that. These are very traditional shimmers. Let's start with Rustic and see, because you can either go champagne or more of a gold with the lighter shimmers. This one's like a true metallic shimmer. It's gonna go right here. Okay, let's go ahead and use Shine. Okay, I want a little more sparkle. You can leave it at this, and it's still very, very pretty. I wanted just a tiny bit more sparkle. So I did pull out my Glam Face palette. This is the light one. And I think I'm gonna jump in to this one here. And it's just for a little extra glitter. Make it pop just a tiny bit more. Okay, see how you can tell a difference? Just a little more sparkle, a little more wet looking. Okay, and I think I'm gonna use Tusk, the nude shade, as my inner corner. I think it's light enough. Somewhat. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, let me finish off and I will be right back. Oh yeah, this is the MY24 from the My Kid Co. and Denisa Myricks. All right, my lovelies. Face is completed. This eye look is so pretty. So pretty. Love it. Okay, let me tell you what else I have on my face. Powder bronzer, I went in to the Hourglass palette that they launched a month and a half ago. They only did blush and highlight, bronzer and highlight. I purchased the bronzer and highlight, just mixed the two shades. For the blush, I went into the My Mini Dream Glow Blush from Natasha Denona, and I used the blush in the palette as well as the highlighter. For eyebrows, I have on the Refi Beauty Brow Pencil, and I mixed the Refi Beauty Lamination Gel with the Make Beauty Gel. For mascara, MAC Magic Extension Mascara. Lips, I have on the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner, and then I went into one of the new lipsticks from the Egyptian Queen collection from What's Up Beauty. Seba is the name of the shade. Those lipsticks are so pretty. The tones, the formula, everything about them is like chef's kiss. And I love this lip combo. Okay, I think that is it. This palette is so pretty. I think the one that finally convinced me to purchase this was Tanya B. Wells. I do feel though that for my skin tone, this is more of a warm tone palette versus a neutral palette. Yeah, I would love to know what are your thoughts about that, and if it also pulls mostly warm on you if you own this palette rather than neutral. Maybe at the time when this came out, this was considered neutral. I don't know. Also, the shimmers are a little bit different than what she has now. We don't have like the foil effect or that new formulation that she came out with in the I Need a Nude palette and the most recent face palette, but it's still beautiful, and you can always pull out a more shimmery shade from another one of her palettes. It's a good one. It's a staple palette. If I worked a 9-to-5 job, it's probably a palette that I would pick up a lot for my makeup eye looks. Just every time I use it, I absolutely love how my eye look turns out. If you do own it, this is your sign to pick it up and use it and create a beautiful eye look like I did. I am so stoked that we're finally going through my Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like she's definitely at the top of my list when it comes to luxury eyeshadow formulation. I know there are some people out there that don't agree, but for me, she's up there. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.